Alrighty, everyone, welcome to tonight's coverage of the Dominion Duel 150 here tonight from Richmond Raceway as we enter round number 7 of the Tuesday night throwdown series. Ready to go, and it's going to be good. Let's take a look at the point standings coming into this round. Again, here we go for the Dominion Duel 150. Justin Perham comes in as your points leader, 26 points above Kevin Kyle, Kyle Wannott, and Jay Stinson in the top 5 as well. Here tonight, Kenneth Redinger, Steve Lewis, and Jack Sanders, Eric Gamble there, and Zachary Stevens. That your top 10 coming into round number 7 here tonight at Richmond. And again, big shout out to Aberdeen Collision and Towing Incorporated for all they do, bringing this to you each and every week. But right now, we do have qualifying underway for the Dominion Duel 150 here tonight. And right now, it's Jay Stinson in the 16. Going to be top of the charts right here. Fritz P2 at the moment. Points leader Perham trying to pick it up as well. We'll see where Perham cycles through in qualifying here tonight. And again, 150 laps here tonight. Stage break going to be lap 50 on this one. So we've got to have some wonderful race trucks out here. There's Eric down the back straightaway. Brandon top of the charts in the 44 right now, going to out-qualify Jay by 3/1000ths right now. 22-0 for your leaders. Fritz going to slot into third. That's where he sets in the qualifying docket at the moment. So Fritz there as well. A couple of more going to come through. So there you go, and you can see Justin Perham now on track in that number 19 machine, trying to get his truck a decent start, coming in as your points leader here tonight. There's the 19 truck of Justin. Into turn 1, the Aberdeen Collision and Towing, number 19, going to rock the bottom here. Our current points leader in that 19 machine. See what he can do. Interesting right now. And slides it down across the hill here. Not too shabby. That's the way we set still very early on in qualifying here tonight. Still going to try to figure out what they got to do to bring it forward later. So you see on track right now, the 19 going to roll to the bottom here tonight. Good to see that 19 with us here this evening. We'll see what he can do, what he can pull together, if you will. Justin Perham, of course. Justin's such a good driver here. And again, setting right there in that 19 on pit road, getting ready to go green here. Last kind of thoughts on what he needs to get ready to get done. But it's going to be Kenneth top of the chart here tonight, ready to go. What Kenneth can do. So Kenneth topping that chart right here. And we'll get ready to take a look at the starting lineup for tonight's event. Trucks on pit road. Here we go. Road number 1 of the Dominion Duel 150. Gonna be Kenneth, of course, in the 24 Brandon outside. Row number 2, Jay Stinson, Eric right there as well. Kevin Kyle, Zachary Stevens, Matthew Fritz rolls off 7th, Brian Cowart in 8th, Knight Steve Lewis, Brandon in 10th, Austin Kelly 11th, John Beverly 12th, Kyle Lynott 13th, Justin 14th. Your points leader, Tailwind Charlie. 150 laps, your race distance here tonight as we get ready to go. Green flag racing here in just a moment. So let's get ready to get it done here. Everybody cycle in here, get in your seats, and let's get ready to go. Short track racing here at Richmond Raceway. This place, a ton of fun. We'll see it here tonight, how it works out. Richmond Raceway. So Richmond should be a very fun racetrack to come out and get it done. Multiple groups, just plenty of action always around this place. I have to say, it's never been a time where it's not going to be an action-packed race when we come to Richmond. Justin Perham back there. There's Eric in the 4. Still going to roll through. Getting up to speed here tonight. Kenneth right there in white. So what do you do here? As we are ready to go racing here tonight. Getting ready to go green flag action. The lights off on the pace car. We'll give them one more trip around here before we go green here tonight. Wow. This will be fun. This is going to be a blast. Richmond Raceway. A little bit of short track racing here tonight as the field cycles through. Down the back straightaway we go. Lights off for the final time to go green in the Dominion Dual 150. Kenneth on the pole out of turn number 4. Lights will go out around the racetrack. It is time to go racing in Virginia. Everybody gonna peel off for turn 1, 2 by 2. Everybody running their separate lane. Give each other room here as they work their way through. First corner here tonight. Brandon falling to second early. Jay Stinson in third. He'll jump at the line. Zachary Stevens. Matthew Fritz right there as well. Brian right in line with him. Brando, Steve, John right there as well. Here comes Justin Perham. Perham, one car round back straight away. Cautions out the 83. Brandon, trouble early. Cautions out. Let's take a look. That Toyota on the bottom under the 16 truck. Brian Godfrey comes around and lights come on around the racetrack indicating caution out here tonight. So for the first time here tonight, yeah, we're going to be on the racetrack. We will get ready to go back green here in just a moment. Again, stage lap 50 here this evening. back here as we get ready for the restart. Truck's gonna fill out here, ready to go. So it's gonna be Brandon, it's gonna be Eric, it's gonna be Jay right there as well as everybody doubles up. Stevens back there. So Zachary Stevens, Matthew Fritz, Brian, John, Steve, and Kyle all in line, ready to go. So we are ready to go racing here tonight out of turn number 4. We'll go extended view for just a moment. Field gonna come through. Let's go high above the chopper cam here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Big spin. Big wheel spin on the bottom. Everybody does a good job hanging on to it. Side by side right now. Down the back, they're going to try to settle it out. Back here under green into 3 and 4. A bunch of trucks giving room. Brian, Kevin right there. 2x2 Brandon. Eric there as well. So these trucks doing a really good job taking care of each other right now. You got to give room at these short tracks, man. It's hard to make a pass. The 46 going to be stuck up top right now. So there is that 46 machine going to slide back into line. Kenneth right there as well. There's Ken. There's Fritz. Kevin, Kyle, Brian, Justin, John right there in the mix. But Kenneth now leading 11 laps in for Kenneth. He continues to dominate right now. What a race for Kenneth right here as they run. He's got to take care of everything early. And it's going to be very interesting right here, right now. Down nice and hard. We'll go to the extended view again. Kenneth's gonna roll the bottom, keeping that car right around that inside. Man. And gotta hang on to it here right now. Take care of that front. Take care of the front of the truck. Don't do anything crazy. You got a long way to go here. And again, right, that's the whole point here tonight. Take care of that race truck. Don't do anything crazy. I think that's always going to be what you need to do. Take care of it. Which, you know, take care of that truck. Make sure you got tires at the end here tonight. All right. Man, this is so much fun to watch. Ooh. My levels. But right here. So far, so good. So far, so good. holding serve here tonight. Well, again, what can you do as you can cycle through? Cycling through right now, these trucks just have to take care of everything. Don't make the fronts mad. That's what you don't want to do, is upset those front tires, because if you do, it's going to go really bad on you in a hurry. Right? The fronts, in my opinion, here at a place like Richmond, will be the more important tires overall. Eric, Zachary, Brandon, Brett's right there as well. Kevin Kyle back there. Justin Perham. Ryan Cowart there. Kyle Whatnot, John. But it's Kenneth continuing to lead. Gap a little bit over Jay Stinson now. Jay gonna move out to the outside lane. Try to use the momentum up top. So Jay doing a heck of a job. Just trying to roll that middle lane here. Keep that truck pointed on exit. Meanwhile, he's got a mirror full of Eric all over him right now. Not giving him any room to breathe. Coming to a little less than halfway through stage one. Just a little less than halfway through our first stage here on Tuesday night. Brandon back there, John Beverly, Austin Kelly way back here as well in the 4. Kelly's got to make up some ground. Case not here with us here tonight. Hate to see Case not out here as well. So, I mean, that's what you got to do as these guys is just kind of manage the stuff you have. You see Stevens right there in the 47, but Brandon tucked in with Matthew Fritz. Of course, our NOMA Super Speedway champ, or not champ, but contender, and Fritz. Oh, big slide from Fritz. Fritz all kinds of out of shape. He had that battle back about a month ago over on the super speedway side of things that went on for weeks between him and Chase. Was absolutely epic. So, I mean, so much going on here. Just an absolute crazy run for each and every one of these guys right now we're on, as they continue to run what is right now a pretty smooth race for everybody here tonight. Up and off the corner, they'll hang on to it. You just gotta manage. All you gotta do is just manage right now. Take care of that race car. Don't do anything crazy, and you'll be in pretty good shape at the end. But right now, as you can see, 30 laps in, Not a ton of tire fall off right now for these drivers, which is interesting to me. You know, that kind of helps, not having that tire fall off, especially on the right front, if you can help it any at all. Eric continuing to lead. Nice charge out of him. Now, just take care of everything. Don't do anything too crazy. Keep the truck nice and neutral. Eric grabbing the lead away from Kenneth. Doing a good job of that. Kenneth now has to kind of set back, reevaluate what he needs to do. Nose to tail right now, 24. Kenneth reading her all over the back bumper. Jay Stinson trying to move from third. Here we go. That 24 camp gonna look to the bottom. Eric gonna shut the door for the moment. Right now, one yellow here in the first stage. Came very early. Since then, it's been mean and green. Justin back there with Kevin Kyle. Looking at Brandon up to fifth here. Brandon, Zachary Stevens, Jay Stinson right now third. A great group of trucks here tonight right now with Eric out in front. Now Kenneth's going to dive to the bottom. He'll try to retake the lead over. 37 laps in this time. They'll hustle down into 3. Bottom side 24, top 46. 2x2 up off the corner. The Chevy on the top side gonna kind of get the fence. That Ram will try to edge ahead of Kenneth. Jay trying to set back there, really take it in. Try to get some momentum up and going, can't do it. Everybody else will kind of filter back into line. Filter them back down into one lane. But now Kenneth back up top, taking charge once again. The black and gray 24 back in front at Richmond. Eric not going to get off of him here. He'll stay to the back bumper. Jay, big run to the bottom. Jay will move the Eric machine up the hill. Campbell trying to hold to the bottom, trying to hold him at bay. Can't do it. Jay all over him. Laps in. Forty of 150 complete. So again, we're 41 laps in. Kenneth continuing to pull. Kenneth doing everything he needs to do. 41 of 150 complete. .42 this time by Jay, Zachary, Brandon. Right now, you're running as your top 5 at the moment. Very interesting how this sets out right now. So again, most of these trucks going to elect to go right back to the bottom. Nobody really getting that top side really rolling yet. Kenneth. Eric, we're going to have traffic right there of Austin. Can he hold on to the lead lap until we get to the end of the stage? He's in pretty good shape here. He should get the lucky dog regardless. Kenneth and Eric about a half a corner now behind him, now a little less than that, as you see Kenneth crossing the stripe to see 45 laps done here tonight. Eric gonna try to tighten that Chevrolet up behind him. Down the back straightaway, we're on board. Eric doing a lot of throttle play right now. Just listening in. Oh, a little bit, quite a bit of off throttle time. Yeah, that's quite significant. Lap truck up top. They will indeed to get around to Austin Kelly. Well, big slide, big moment for Eric. That's gonna let Justin take advantage, or Jay take advantage of the top side. Austin Kelly, one lap down now. Jay all over him in that Ram. Ram on Chevy here tonight. Ram versus Chevrolet. Crossing the stripe. Kenneth pulling away. Now can Eric hold on to the runner-up here? 48 laps, now 49 this time by. In the Dominion Dual 150 here tonight. Coming to 49. We're going to see one to go in stage for Kenneth here off of turn 2. Eric, Jay, and Zach, your top 3. Coming to what should be the one to go in stage here tonight. You can see Kenneth pulling away. One to go in stage number 1 here this evening. Jay gonna roll that Ram underneath of one Eric here. Eric, big wiggle. Jay's got one more shot at it. Not gonna be enough. Kenneth will win stage 1. Jay will cross 3rd. Zachary 4th. Brandon 5th. Brett 6th. Justin 7th. Kevin Kyle Lynott. And Brandon, your top 10. And that'll do it for stage 1. Folks, we'll be right back after the commercial break to get ready to go for stage 2. All right, and we are back here ready to go for stage number 2. Kenneth will lead them to green in stage 2 here tonight. Good pickup for that 24 in stage number 1. We'll see if he can bring it to the close here in this evening. Good work, man. Good work. Quite interesting how that went. Kenneth leading. Out of Fat Cats, of course. Let's see if we can talk to him really quick. Hey, Kenneth, Matt in the booth. Good stage 1 win there for you.
Yep, thank you.
All right, is truck got enough for this stage here, you think?
Yeah, just trying to manage my tires and use them up.
There you go, man. Well, good luck, man.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. There's old Ken ready to roll. .55 in, coming to green. Let's go to the restart box. Ken leading Jay. Here we go, Eric there as well. They'll all fire off. 1 yellow, 4 calls, all up stage 1. We'll see how this ending goes. Just shy of 100 to go here tonight. Justin Perham back there trying to hang on. He'll run 6th, Britt 7th, Brandon 8th. Kenneth, though, good recovery here tonight, at least points-wise out front, grabbing that stage win. Down through here. Here we go, headed for 1. Eric back to the back bumper, the 24 truck. He'll try to dip to the bottom. He'll try to show a nose, can't do it. 1 truck way high. That's the 47. There up the racetrack. Zachary Stevens trying to run 2 or 3 lanes up. Kenneth continuing to lead with Eric 2nd. Justin Perham back there in 6th, Britt 7th, Kevin Kyle 8th, 9th is Brandon. Kenneth continuing to lead the charge. So again, with what will be 90 to go, Kenneth again after the stage 1 win, continuing to really do a tremendous job with Stevens right there behind him. Justin Perham, Matthew Fritz. Trucks on their brakes hard into 1. Kevin Kyle with Brandon, Alan and John. Brian Cowart back there as well. There's Brian. Steve Lewis. Austin Kelly. Kenneth continuing to lead. Here we go, nice and easy. 62 laps in. The 24 Kenneth continuing to lead the charge right now. That gap staying about the same for the moment. So again, nice work. Up off the corner, we're 63 laps complete here tonight. Single file out front. Let's do a bit of crank it up here tonight. All right now, everybody continuing to roll with Kenneth out front, just charging away. Everybody else behind him, nice and pretty much smooth here tonight. There's the 69 in. We'll see where Kenneth cycles. Right now, he's got the 18 of Jay right there behind him. So Jay right there tucked in. Right in behind with Zachary Stevens. Brandon, Eric, Justin right now. Your top 3, 4, 5 trucks. In line with Fritz. Kevin Kyle there. Taking a look out front, Kenneth continuing to lead. 70 of 150, 71 that time. Jay still trying to stay behind him. Jay doing everything he can to stay in line, stay close enough to do something here. Kind of hard to do, but you just got to keep plugging away at it here tonight. If you're the 18 of Jay, keep doing what you're doing. And if you're Jay, you just got to keep that truck right with him. Which is exactly what he is doing right now. Keeping that truck nice and tucked in. Right in line with Kenneth. And look at a little bit of top lane action there. Nice job. Just a little bit. Trying to roll that upper lane in a little bit more. Get some rubber up there if you can. Jay gonna shoot to the bottom here. He'll try to make this pass work off the corner. 2x2 under Kenneth. 2 Rams into turn 1, giving everything they got. These 2 Rams out front going for it. Here tonight, right now. 1 Ram on another one. Kenneth will hold the race lead up here. Great job. We are 82 laps in, and you can see no real change there. Kenneth able to still hold off Jay for the moment. And I mean, these two are absolutely putting on a clinic right now. Can anybody get up there? Lap traffic, they're going to get by again. As we're 84 in, 3 wide, everybody going to get jammed up. That's Justin Perham getting jammed up on top. Eric there as well. Man, oh man. We got some really good trucks. Really, really good trucks here tonight. I will say that. What can you do, right? As we watch trucks working their way by. Nice and easily done here tonight. So these trucks down the back straightaway, trying to give each other plenty of room. Into turn 3 and 4. It's Kenneth out front, continuing to lead. Kenneth, again, these late night series tend to go his way. And that Ram continuing to pull away right now. Really quickly, let's take a look. Let's look back at where the points were at coming into the night. It was, taking a look right here, Kenneth back 63 points back from Perham. Tonight going to be a really good night for him if he can hold it together. Look at his evening so far. Started on the pole, got the bonus points for that. Then he got the 10 stage points he racked up. Jay right now with the fastest lap, but I tell you what, that 24 truck trying to take a big bite out of that 60-point gap that was coming into this evening. 90 laps complete. So again, Ken just looking to really maximize the evening, I feel like, which is a smart thing to do here. I mean, in my opinion, the way he's running here tonight, he is showing that he is most definitely a championship contender. I mean, I know we got a long way to go in this series, but right now, without a doubt, he is showing what he is capable of. And alive. Taking a look at Jay, started third. Stevens back there, kind of fighting his way around here to 47. Brandon, Justin Perham right there. There's your points leader starting 14th here tonight. Kind of on the struggle bus here. Not what you want to see. Coming into this one. Kenneth, though, continuing to lead the charge. We're 94 laps in of 150 in the Dominion Duel. So again, Kenneth, Jay, Brandon, and Zach right now your top 8. And what's going to be really interesting, that bonus point for the pole leading the lap here may grab it as well for the most laps led. Going to be very, very, very interesting. Of course, the stage as well. Man, oh man. This is the way we set right here. 98 laps into this thing. Again, 1 week from tonight, Texas Motor Speedway plays host to round number 8. And again, we are headed towards the playoffs as well, starting in Iowa. I mean, you just can't make this up here. Kenneth just pulling away right now from Jay. 99, 100 laps in. Those two on a different planet right now. Kenneth, though, 91 laps led. He has the most laps led locked in, bonus point wise here tonight. Pretty much picking up all the bonus points you can. Jay's gonna have to find something if he's gonna go get him. You know, that's the thing. Can Jay find something? For him and Fritz, that's the battle for 4th and 5th on the racetrack. The 67 of Fritz trying to work his way back by Justin Perham just in front of him. Kenneth may be on the run of the season here tonight at Richmond. I honestly think that with what we got going on here. My bad, folks. There we go. Continuing to roll right now. Field continuing to cycle through. Nice job. You see Fritz right there tucked in. Kenneth continuing to pull away. Jay in the 18, nothing he can do. Sunday cruise here for Kenneth on this Tuesday evening. Jay, Zachary, there is Zachary, there is Fritz, there is Justin, Brian. Oof, Brian trying to hang on Steve Lewis. Brian right now in the top 5. But Kenneth continuing to pull away. Kenneth, Jay. You see Jay and Kenneth, 1 and 2. Now, Jay, pit road, he'll make his stop about a lap or two before Kenneth. Continuing to run right now. You see Kenneth continuing to try to find a way. He'll come to pit road right here. There he goes on pit road, nice and smooth. Stevens, again, he'll take over the race lead, but we're going to kind of watch this. Where does Kenneth come out in relation? Okay, off of pit road there, about 39 seconds. Where does it cycle through? Kenneth still on pit road here. He'll roll. Here comes Jay. Kenneth right around the bottom. Jay, here comes Jay right here. Kenneth, pretty good little gap, actually. Better pit stop than Jay. Nice job. On and off pit road, pretty smooth for that 24 machine. Man, oh man. Jay went down sooner, but pit stop time-wise, just not enough to close that gap in. Meanwhile, Stevens yet to pit, and he's got a horde of trucks around him. He'll lead a lap. Fritz there in second, trying to get up there and lead a lap here. And then, of course, you're hoping for maybe some sort of yellow to mix it up. Trap some trucks a lap down. Kenneth in a very vulnerable state right now. He'll come through to get back on the lead lap right there. So that's going to help him. Justin, same thing. Jay right there is the leader for him in front to get back out of this vulnerable position that he finds himself in. There, well, exactly. Nope, right here is the leader. There goes Perham. Here comes Jay. Fritz gonna come through to unlap themselves. Steven continuing to lead. Right now, nice job. We're 120 with 30 laps to go in the midst of a pit cycle. With D1 this time by. You know, Stevens almost missed pit road entry there. Gets on the binders hard. Stevens on pit road, 4 tires of fuel for its out front. So it's Fritz over Brian, then Brandon. Your top 3 with Wanna Be. Roughly 25 to go. Fritz still needing to hit pit road. Actually, taking a look here, Brandon and Eric's got a while before they have to hit pit road here. Very interesting cycle for these guys. Did they sneak one in on us here? Working the bottom. 2 by 2 right now. So again, they got a little bit of a ways before they'd have to hit pit road. Jay a little bit further back now. Granted, they are quite a bit slower than the fresher tires. Eric there. Brandon up there running last time by 22.9s. So they're losing about a half a second a lap. But if they can figure out a way to get these trucks to the end, it could be the winning strategy here. They could steal one away from everybody else. As we cycle lap 128 this time by. Which, you know, you got to do something different when you got a truck as fast as Kenneth here. Kenneth back to Brandon. That'll be for 5th. He'll jump to the bottom and clear. But Kenneth's back into P3 now. Look at that truck go. Just absolutely so quick. 1.5 seconds back from the leaders. Just knocking them down here. Eric gonna be the next one he comes to. Traffic in front of him. And Kenneth's gonna just pull out of line, turn left, and blast by. Not really getting hung up in traffic at all. I mean, Brandon played the strategy here, but he needed Kenneth to get hung in traffic. Not only that, Jay not able to gain on Kenneth in traffic either. So you got Brandon, you got Kenneth coming for the race lead right here. Coming to 20 laps to go here tonight. That 24 truck on rails right now. Off of turn 4. To the back bumper. You'll see 20 to go. Got cycled back in traffic through stops and just picked his way right on through. Contact there to Brandon. First time we've seen that truck make contact with another truck. Brandon tried to shut the door. Oh, he's still trying to close it. Kenneth's just way too quick there. Now Jay got to come through this gaggle of trucks that Kenneth just worked his way by. He even tried to go run him down. Fritz right there as well, 1 lap down. So we got a gaggle of race trucks down in the 1 car in the wall. That's Brandon up top of the fence. He'll give Jay plenty of room on exit. Oh, big contact there between Jay and another truck there in front of him. He's having trouble getting through traffic here. He got tangled up in all this traffic, pretty much taking away any shot he had of getting up there and running down Kenneth. He is still tangled in this traffic. It's an absolute mess for him to get through. Finally starting to get through. He's still got 2 more to go get. Eric just in front of him. Jay's going to get back to second, no problem, I don't think. But, man, it killed him coming through traffic. Burham back here in 6th. Take a look at Brandon in line here. Looking at a top 5 finish in the 83 truck. If he can just hold on. Taking a look just in front of him, Jay looking for 3rd. Battle on your screen for P3. The truck's good. It's just he's kind of hung in traffic and losing time. 15 to go. Running out of laps and not enough time. That's the problem when you get hung in traffic like that. Yeah, you're going to try to cross over Eric here for 3rd. And there you go. $13 laps to go here tonight. Jay's still trying to pick. Oh boy, now he's got Brandon right there in front of him. Got to pick through the 44. Fritz 1 lap down. Trying to recover something here. And the one thing Kenneth doesn't want to see is a late race yellow. He's got a pretty good gap now. Here comes the battle for 2nd. Contact again. That's Jay and Brandon swapping paint right there. Fritz right there trying to do something. He's trapped a lap down. See, Fritz going to try to follow Jay through. He's in the lucky dog spot if something were to happen. Fritz going to swing that truck in behind him. There you go. So Jay finally cleared traffic, but 2.8 seconds back. Now the battle comes down to Eric here, trying to run to the back bumper of Brandon. That's your battle for 3rd. Then you're going to have the other Brandon right there behind him. It'll be very interesting with 9 to go. The great battle shaping up for P3 here tonight. Justin Parham, your points leader. A little bit off here tonight, running 6th in the 19. Not the night that he was wanting with 8 to go. Really surprised the 19's been off pretty much all evening. Yeah, he's just not had the evening he wanted. 16 gonna slide underneath. That's Brian 1 lap down. Sliding right on by the points leader. Meanwhile, 2.6 seconds. Gap 1st to 2nd here tonight. Kenneth just got to baby this thing, get it around here 6 more times, bring it back to victory lane. Started on the pole, has led the most laps. Start to finish, a great run for him. Only 1 yellow for cause here tonight, other than the stage caution, if we stay green here. Texas Motor Speedway looms. 1 week from tonight, Eric up the hill, Brandon right behind him. A little bit of contact there. Brandon into the 44. Look at this, beating and banging around 3rd. Everybody trying to hang on Eric all over the back bumper. He is surrounded by Brandon's right now with 4 to go. Kenneth's like, boys, please don't bring out the caution. Into 3 right now. Oh, there's a block. Oh boy, this is getting dicey. 3 laps to go. You're watching the battle for third right now. Can that 46 of Eric get back to the top 3? 2 to go. And it's just trying to get back to the white. That's all he wants to see right now. This battle heating up for P3 here. Contact down the back. Coming to the white flag this time by. Kenneth will see the white. It's not going to matter. Oh, contact. There we go. Eric around on the front straightaway. We stay green. Kenneth coming through. Kenneth into 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered flag. Kenneth out of turn 4 will win it here tonight. Battle for third. Brandon gonna hang on. There we go. He'll grab third here tonight. Eric not gonna be happy. He got shipped. Coming to the checkered. Let's keep an eye on this 46. Oh boy. No. Oh. Let's take a look. He absolutely got shipped. The 83. And then if we come through, I think, let's do this. He was trying to get back to said truck. There's the 83, and yeah, he tried to get to him, didn't work out. All right, let's talk to Kenneth here. Getting a big old W here tonight. Wow. Hey, Kenneth, Matt up here in the booth. You got me, my man.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Well, you absolutely dominated here and you led a lot of laps. You came through that lap traffic late, kind of built that lead back up. Jay couldn't get through it as good as you did, I don't think.
Yeah, at the end there, when you're catching a bunch of cars like that, it's 2 leaders. It's all about who can get through the quickest and kind of build a gap, and then you kind of just try to mind that or maintain that gap after Jay got through that. It looks like he was about 3 seconds behind.
Yeah, while you were out front running away, I was watching third and you got to the white about the time a truck went sideways. So that helped.
Oh yeah, it seems. I think there was a couple guys looking for a caution, and it came. Spin came under the white, so it doesn't help anybody. But
Well, man, how's it feel? Great points night for you here tonight.
yeah, good. I like Richmond. Growing to like Richmond. It's a track you got to really save your tires and maintain your pace.
Yes, sir, man. Well, Kenneth, we'll talk to you next time. Anybody on the truck you want to give a shout out to, buddy?
Just shout out to the league and shout out to you for streaming for us.
Well, man, going into Texas, I'm interested to see where you climb to in the point standings after this.
I have to check. I'm not sure where I am in the point standings in this series. I think I missed a race, so I got to check. I'm not sure, but Texas is okay. Not a big fan, but should be decent there.
Well, to give you a little bit of an update, you came in 63 back in sixth coming
Okay,
into the night. So you should have took a pretty big chunk out of it.
yeah, a little closer to 50 back. That's not too bad.
There we go, man. Well, congratulations. Great work here tonight, man. That was an epic showing out of you this evening.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you next week at Texas, bud.
Yep. Good night.
All right, we're going to let him go back to the Cats. All right, let's talk to Jay. And that right there was your point standings coming into the night. talk to old Jay here.
Yeah.
Jay, buddy, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, not much, man. Well, P2. Not only that, good night for you. You came in 53 points back. Pretty sure you're going to knock into that a little bit.
Yeah, it was an overall good run. I felt pretty good about all night. Had some good racing with Kenneth and Gambrel and Ybarra and those guys, Zach and a couple others. It was good tight racing and clean racing for all of us. So it was fun.
Yeah, your pit strategy there. Let's talk about that. You didn't gain as much as I thought you might have.
No, Kenneth's fast, so I figured if I come in a lap earlier. But if you watch, my entry was terrible. I got a little bit too heavy and geared down a little early, so it got a little sideways. So I was able to save it, and he came in clean. So I didn't get much of a gain at all because of my mess up on pit entry. So it happens. Try to get a lap or two before him, but it just didn't work. He's too fast tonight.
Well, also that you got tangled up in traffic trying to get back through to him, and too much.
Yeah, I'd like to say that had played a part. I just think he was too fast overall. I don't know if even if I'd have got to him, if I'd have could do anything about it. He's just he's fast in this truck, fast at this track.
Yes, sir, man. Well, bud, congratulations, P2 here tonight. We look forward to seeing you in Texas, man.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to going to Texas. Thanks again for all you do and teammates and everybody showing up and running. It was a fun night.
Yes, sir, man. We'll see you soon.
All right, check you later, pal.
Yep. Alrighty, we're gonna let him go back to Fat Cats, and then we are going to kill some time. I don't see Brandon in here. Let's talk to Eric here. Out of Milton. Let's do that. Hey Eric. Hey,
my God.
Hey Eric, Matt in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, yeah, I kind of ended up sideways there with one to go.
Yeah.
Man, great run up to that point. There was a lot of beating and banging going on there. Just couldn't save it.
I got turned. That's really all it was to it. Caught Ybarra, and he was throwing blocks, and like he did with the first two guys in front of him, and it backed me up to Lolis, and then coming off the floor, I guess Lolis just drifted up too high and just clipped me in the left rear, spun me around.
Well, you did a good job getting it gathered up and get it rolling to continue with the top 10. What's your thoughts as we head to Texas here?
Not much, just looking forward to the next week, I guess. Texas is an alright track. I do okay there, I guess. It can be fun when you get long runs, which this league gets, so hopefully it's a fun race.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck to you, and we'll see you in Texas, man.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, we're gonna let him go back to Milkman, and then see if we got the other guys. Ybarra not here yet. Let's see if points are updated yet. Let's see. I doubt it, but let's go look. Okay. Now I went to the wrong one. Yeah. I yeeted to the wrong one. Hang on. Usually not there. There we go. See what we got going. Nope, points are not updated yet. Okay. Well, folks, Ybarra is not here, so we can't really talk to him. But guys, what a night. We'll talk to you very soon. Next time out at Texas Motor Speedway. Thank you to Aberdeen Collision and Towing for everything they do. Folks, we'll see you in Texas.